want to start this by saying I am sick right now, so I'm a little congested and I'm sorry. It's out of my control. But how many of you guys had to read To Kill a Mockingbird in freshman year or sophomore year? Because I know I did. It was English freshman year, and it was very eye-opening for me with somewhat of my privilege, learning about racial injustice in the 1930s. And I'm sure it was very eye-opening for people like you too. And the reason I'm bringing To Kill a Mockingbird up is because it is the top 10 most challenged book in America in the years 2009, 2011, 2017, and 2020. So it has actually been banned in a couple schools in America. One case is in California in 2020, Minnesota in 2018, Missouri in 2023, and it is still challenged every year. And the American Library Association says that it was challenged for addressing racism, American history of racial injustice in the 1930s, and there's one case where it says the N-word in that book. And a quote from To Kill a Mockingbird is, "You never really understand a person until you consider things from his POV, or his point of view." Another example of a banned book in America, or a challenged book, is Toni Morrison's The Bluest Eye, which is challenged for internalized racism and sexual abuse material. A quote from this book is, "Love is never any better than the lover." And the last book I want to say is from George M. Johnson, All Boys Aren't Born Blue. This one is challenged for it being a memoir about Black queer identity, and a quote from the book is, "My existence is resistance." So the reason why I'm talking about these banned books is because my claim is that banning books in America prevents students from engaging with perspectives different from their own and learning history. Another quote from the American Library Association, book ban data: "The majority of challenged books are by or about members of marginalized communities. Across 43 states, 15,940 instances of banned books have happened in 415 schools." Statistics from FirstAmendmentMuseum.org say 92% of these banned books are for sexual content. 61% are for offensive language, 49% are for unsuited for age group, 96% is for religious viewpoints, and 23% is for LGBTQ plus themes. And so the reason why I think this is terrible for students not having access to these books is because, well, it feels like banning books, especially against sexual abuse, is shielding students about reality. It's not that it's pornographic material or disgusting or blasphemous or whatever. It is just the reality that people live through. They are lived experiences, and they deserve to be heard. Especially American history. It's very important that we talk about American history in America, because if we don't learn history, it repeats itself. As we all know, it's happening right now, not to get political, but it just is. And it shows that these books being banned, it is censorship, especially when it comes to racial issues and queer identity. And so I encourage you all to read more, to stay aware, and to not let anyone censor you, whether it be through literature, art, social media, what have you. Just be aware, and that's my speech.
Okay, feedback for Maggie.
I love that Graham one to begin with. I like her talking. Maybe when I was
Very, very good talking.
Very well said.
Very, yeah. Great.